What if I told you that every craving you've ever felt in a shopping mall was engineered, not by accident, by design? You walked into Target for paper towels. You walked out with a scented candle, 2 graphic tees, a throw pillow, and, oh yeah, the paper towels. Sound familiar? That's not a lack of willpower. That's not you being irresponsible. That is a billion-dollar psychological system working exactly as intended. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on the entire thing. Because once you see how consumerism actually works, how it's structured, how it gets into your head, and why the market is built the way it is, you'll never shop the same way again. Let's get into it. Meet Marcus, 27 years old, makes decent money. Nothing crazy, but solid. He's not reckless. He budgets, he checks prices. He's not out here buying Ferraris. But every single month, Marcus ends up with less money than he expected. And he can never fully explain where it went. Sound like anyone you know? Here's the thing about Marcus, and about most of us. We operate with this assumption that we're in control of our spending, that our decisions are ours. But modern consumer psychology, and the market structure built around it, is specifically designed to make you feel in control while quietly guiding every single choice you make. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's a documented, funded, academically studied industry. Retailers, brands, and platforms spend billions every year studying your behavior, your eye movement in a store, how long you hover over a product online, what music makes you stay longer, what colors make you trust a brand more. They're not guessing. They're optimizing. And Marcus, smart, careful Marcus, doesn't stand a chance without understanding the system he's inside of. So let's break down the actual mechanics. How does the consumer market structurally manipulate behavior? Layer 1. The environment is rigged. Walk into any major grocery store. The fresh produce is at the entrance. Bright colors, fresh smells. Why? Because it puts you in a positive mood. And people in positive moods spend more. The milk and eggs, all the way in the back, so you have to walk past everything else to get there. The checkout line, loaded with small, cheap impulse items, because your willpower is lowest at the end of a shopping trip. They know this. They designed for it. And online, it's even more aggressive. Amazon's frequently bought together. The countdown timer. The only 3 left in stock warning. Every single one of those is a deliberate psychological trigger. Scarcity. Social proof. Urgency. These are ancient psychological levers. And the consumer market has industrialized them. Layer 2. Anchoring and the illusion of value. There's a classic experiment. Researchers asked people to write down the last 2 digits of their social security number before bidding on random items. People with high numbers bid significantly more than people with low numbers. They called this effect anchoring. Our brains latch onto a reference point, even a completely arbitrary one, and use it to judge value. Now think about retail pricing. That shirt that's on sale for $45, originally $90? Your brain doesn't process $45. It processes $45 compared to $90. The anchor is $90. You feel like you're saving money. You're not. You're spending money you didn't plan to spend. This is called the contrast effect. And every sale you've ever seen uses it. Layer 3. Identity consumption. Here's where it gets deep. At some point in the 20th century, consumer brands stopped selling products. They started selling identity. Nike doesn't sell shoes. Nike sells the feeling of being an athlete, of being someone who pushes limits. Apple doesn't sell computers. Apple sells the identity of a creative, forward-thinking person. When you buy a product, you're not just buying the thing. You're buying the version of yourself you imagine when you use it. And that is extremely hard to resist, because it's not about logic anymore. It's about who you want to be. Behavioral economists call this self-signaling. We buy things partly to send signals to ourselves, to reinforce an internal story. I'm the kind of person who has nice things. I'm the kind of person who invests in quality. I'm the kind of person who deserves this. The market didn't create this psychology, but it absolutely weaponized it. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, and a little uncomfortable. The modern consumer market isn't just selling you products. It's selling you emotional relief. There's a concept in psychology called hedonic adaptation. Basically, you get something new, you feel good. Then you adapt. The good feeling fades, and you need something new again. It's a treadmill, and the consumer economy runs on it. Every purchase gives you a dopamine hit, but it's short. So you need the next one, and the next one, and the whole system. The ads, the social media, the influencer marketing is specifically designed to keep you in that loop. Think about your phone. How many times a day does an app show you something you didn't ask to see, but suddenly want? That's not coincidence. That's an algorithm trained on billions of data points, optimized to surface exactly the kind of thing that makes you feel desire. You're not browsing. You're being fed. And here's the market structure piece that most people completely miss. The consumer economy is built on manufactured dissatisfaction. Advertising doesn't just show you products. It first shows you a problem you didn't know you had. Your car is boring. Your skin could look better. Your kitchen is dated. Your wardrobe is behind. Then it offers the solution for a price. The product comes second. The dissatisfaction comes first. And once you understand that, once you realize that the entire market structure is built on making you feel slightly not enough, so you'll spend to fix it, you start to see it everywhere. By the way, if you're the type of person who actually wants to understand why your money moves the way it does, not just the spend less, save more surface stuff, this channel is literally built for you. Every week we go this deep on how money, markets, and psychology actually connect. Stick around. So what do you actually do with all of this? You can't opt out of the consumer economy, and you probably don't want to. The goal isn't to become some extreme minimalist who buys nothing. The goal is to become a conscious consumer, someone who sees the game and plays it on their own terms. Here are 3 real shifts that change everything. 1. Create a cooling period. Anything over $30, don't buy it immediately. Wait 24 hours. Most impulse desire fades fast. If you still want it tomorrow, fine. But most of the time, the urge disappears once the moment passes. 2. Audit your anchors. Before you buy something on sale, ask, would I buy this at this price if I'd never seen the original price? If the answer is no, walk away. The original price isn't doing anything for your bank account. 3. Separate identity from purchase. When you feel drawn to something, ask, am I buying the thing? Or am I buying the feeling of being the person who has this thing? There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things, but clarity matters. Know what you're actually paying for. Marcus, by the way, once he understood the structure, once he stopped treating his spending as a willpower problem and started treating it as a system design problem, he started winning. Not by spending nothing, by spending intentionally. Here's the uncomfortable truth to leave you with. The consumer market is one of the most sophisticated psychological machines ever built. It's not evil. It's just optimized for its own survival. And its survival depends on you spending. Your financial survival depends on something else. The difference between people who build wealth and people who wonder where their money went every month isn't income. It's not even discipline. It's awareness. Awareness of the system, awareness of your own triggers, awareness of the gap between what you actually want and what you've been engineered to want. So the real question isn't, how do I spend less? The real question is, how much of what you want did you actually choose? Think about that. If this hit different, if you're starting to see money and markets through a different lens, that's exactly what this channel is about. Every week, we go deeper than the typical finance advice. Real psychology, real market mechanics, the stuff they don't explain in budgeting apps. If that's what you're looking for, you already know what to do.